Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. The bond between Jay-Z and Diddy has hit a rough patch, as reports suggest that Diddy has violated the unspoken code of friendship by disclosing information about Jay-Z to federal authorities. It's not just whispers. Diddy has allegedly handed over incriminating evidence that could seriously implicate Jay-Z. Given their long-standing friendship, it's hard to believe that Diddy doesn't know the secrets Jay-Z has buried. It seems that Jay-Z is in quite a predicament, but his sister-in-law Solange appears to be thriving on the drama. Solange has never shied away from expressing her fondness for Jay-Z, but now that he's facing some serious heat, it looks like she's ready to enjoy every moment of it. With Jay-Z's troubles mounting, it seems inevitable that Solange is reveling in the chaos, particularly as rumors swirl about Bianca potentially distancing herself from Jay-Z during this tumultuous time. One thing is clear about Solange: she does not pretend to be something she's not. If she's upset, you'll know it. Though she maintains a calm demeanor, everyone can sense her disdain for her brother-in-law. Remember that infamous elevator incident? Solange was prepared to confront Jay-Z head-on, making it evident she's protective of Bianca. Insiders claim she has been on a mission for years, trying to show her sister what kind of person Jay-Z really is. Despite being the younger sister, Solange has always stood up for Bianca since childhood. Let's be honest, she hasn't backed down. Even if she hasn't managed to break them apart, she has gone above and beyond to shield her sister from the turmoil and embarrassment that often accompany being connected to Jay-Z. You can feel her fierce loyalty, as she has even confronted one of Jay-Z's alleged romantic interests publicly. That woman, Olivia McFowler, has claimed that Jay-Z tried to flirt with her while still married to Bianca. Olivia recounted that Jay reached out to her, saying he'd get in touch when he was in town, implying he wanted her as his girl Friday. Fast forward a few weeks, and they ran into each other at a Miami restaurant. This time, Jay-Z approached Olivia without any security in sight, seemingly eager for her attention. However, the plot thickened when Solange unexpectedly showed up. Olivia recounted feeling terrified when she saw Solange approaching. She thought, "I might be in for it now." Olivia described Solange's presence as intimidating, and she felt relieved that she managed to escape without confrontation. Solange is fiercely protective of her sister, especially now that there are allegations suggesting Jay-Z may have been involved in some questionable dealings, potentially alongside Diddy. It appears that Jay-Z's innocence is being called into question. As the saying goes, he might be just as guilty as Diddy. For years, he has surrounded himself with people who might not have the best intentions. Interestingly, Jay-Z seems to be distancing himself from Diddy, even though they've long boasted about their tight bond in the industry. Diddy once revealed that only his mother and Jay-Z could call him by his real name, Sean, which shows how close they've been. But now, it's as if they're no longer the best of friends. This shift didn't happen overnight. Jay-Z has been reducing his ties with Diddy, especially after Diddy faced backlash following Cassie's allegations against him. When Diddy was excluded from the Grammy nominations last year, Jay-Z didn't step in to help his longtime friend, further solidifying the rift. As reported by the Daily Mirror, there's an ongoing debate within the Academy about whether or not to invite Diddy. Some members feel it's inappropriate given the circumstances, while marketing executives have expressed concerns about being associated with him. This situation has turned into a political nightmare for Diddy, who had high hopes that Jay-Z would leverage his influence to support him. Unfortunately for Diddy, Jay-Z seems to have other plans. Shortly after Diddy's troubles intensified, he was hit with federal charges. It became clear that he needed to distance himself from his past actions and influence. To navigate his current situation, Diddy has been seeking connections with other celebrities, possibly in an attempt to gather intel that could lighten his own legal burden. Given the seriousness of his situation, having been denied bail twice, Diddy seems desperate for leverage. Despite his attempts to secure release on a $50 million bail, authorities remain concerned he might intimidate witnesses if released. They have pointed out that he has both the financial means and motivation to flee, given his previous resources. During his arrest, federal investigators uncovered evidence that Diddy had been operating with questionable intentions for a long time. Diddy's legal team proposed conditions for his release, including co-signers for his bail family members who would put their own assets on the line. Notably, his mother, sister, and even his children were mentioned in the proposal. Diddy also suggested placing a significant property in Miami as collateral. The situation is as convoluted as it sounds, with stakes running high. To complicate matters, Diddy's legal strategy seems to involve relinquishing his passport and potentially those of his family members, all in an effort to appear cooperative. The implications of this are troubling, especially considering how far Diddy is willing to go to avoid serious repercussions. But here's the catch: if Diddy is willing to go to such lengths, what's to stop him from flipping on Jay-Z? Insiders claim that the cameras installed in Diddy's home were used for nefarious purposes, capturing unknowing celebrities in compromising situations. If Diddy has been operating this way for over 2 decades, it's conceivable that he has a wealth of damaging material on many influential figures. Sources suggest that Jay-Z's name was among the first that Diddy mentioned to the authorities, which paints a troubling picture for Jay-Z. As the situation unfolds, it's clear that he needs to get his affairs in order quickly. Diddy appears to be ready to reveal everything he knows, and he's showing no signs of holding back. As the drama escalates, Solange seems unbothered by the fallout. According to insiders, she's almost relishing the spectacle, fully aware of how this might impact Bianca. While Solange is confident that her sister can weather this storm and emerge even stronger, she also appears to take a certain satisfaction in Jay-Z's potential downfall. To her, this is an opportunity to enjoy the chaos, especially since Jay-Z has long been a source of concern for her. Fans have been vocal about their opinions on the situation. Some express their belief that Jay-Z is shrewd enough to navigate these troubled waters. They argue that his close relationships with influential figures have allowed him to stay out of the public eye regarding any questionable activities. However, there's an underlying sense that the tides might be turning, and the year 2024 could bring significant revelations. People are increasingly suspicious about Jay-Z's past dealings. Many believe he has more secrets than he lets on, and this may just be the beginning of a long and messy saga. This situation is a tangled web of relationships, betrayals, and high stakes, with Jay-Z now caught in the crossfire of Diddy's desperation. As rumors swirl about Diddy potentially cooperating with authorities, questions about loyalty arise. How far will Diddy go to save himself? Given his track record and the lengths he has gone to in the past, it's anyone's guess. The fact that he seems willing to offer up even his closest friends raises serious concerns about trust within their circle. The implications of Diddy's potential cooperation with federal authorities could be far-reaching, not just for Jay-Z but for others in their network. If Diddy decides to spill secrets to lessen his own legal woes, it could change the landscape of the hip-hop industry as we know it. Many are speculating about what information Diddy might have and whether it could potentially bring down other big names, along with Jay-Z. Meanwhile, Solange's role in all this adds another layer of complexity. She has never been shy about her feelings regarding Jay-Z, and this could be an opportunity for her to finally express her true sentiments without reservation. Solange's loyalty to her sister seems unwavering, and she's not one to shy away from conflict. As this drama unfolds, her reactions will likely continue to attract attention. In a world where alliances can shift rapidly, the question remains, who can Jay-Z truly trust? As he navigates these turbulent waters, it's clear that his past relationships and current alliances will be put to the test. Solange, for her part, seems ready to revel in whatever drama unfolds, fully aware of the stakes involved. Fans and observers are eagerly watching how this situation will develop. Will Jay-Z manage to extricate himself from this mess, or will Diddy's betrayal be the catalyst for his downfall? The stakes are high, and everyone is waiting with bated breath to see how these powerful figures will respond to the mounting pressure. As the events continue to unfold, it's evident that this saga is far from over. The tension between Diddy and Jay-Z, along with Solange's fierce protectiveness of her sister, will keep audiences engaged. People are keen to know what the future holds for these iconic figures, and how their legacies might be affected by the choices they make in the coming months. The dynamics between them illustrate the complexities of friendship in the high-stakes world of celebrity culture. With so much at risk, it's clear that Diddy's actions will have consequences not just for himself but for everyone involved. So, what do you think about Diddy breaking the brother code and revealing secrets about Jay-Z? This situation is shaping up to be one of the biggest stories of the year, and it's hard not to be drawn into the drama. The layers of betrayal, loyalty, and potential fallout make for an intriguing narrative that keeps everyone guessing. As the dust settles and new revelations come to light, it will be interesting to see how these powerful figures navigate the challenges ahead. With Solange ready to step into the spotlight, Jay-Z facing intense scrutiny, and Diddy potentially preparing to sing, the stage is set for a captivating showdown.